I literally received the Legion Go today. I was like, let me just take a nap real quick, get ready to make this video, unbox it here for the first time, see what it feels like, download my games on it, and get ready for future videos. I wake up, go on my phone, the first thing I see is Dave 2D, Steam Deck OLED, and new chip, new screen. Like, it still kind of looks the same, but I'll leave that for a separate video. If it makes sense to get the Steam Deck OLED at any point, then we'll talk about it later. But right now, it made sense for me to get this device, mainly because these words were said to me. Mizak, how are you the handheld YouTuber and you're not getting the next big handheld? That kind of hit me, and I was like, you know what? I think I have to do it. I think I have to expand. It's going to be fun. It's going to be something new to cover. It's going to be different. And even though it might perform similarly to the previous device, which I haven't had for that long, the Ally, it's still going to be fun to make videos for this device on the channel and really go between the three devices that I currently own when it comes to handheld PCs, at least. For the average gamer, it probably doesn't make sense to just get every device as it comes out because there's not that much time between these releases, really, especially when it comes to this handheld scene that's literally moving like lightning fast right now. But yeah, I bought this thing and I'm not upset about it. It's going to be fun. It doesn't mean I'm going to leave any of the other devices in the past, or literally I just read a comment that said I should have just stayed as a Steam Deck channel because everyone that started covering other devices has fallen off. I've decided to pick the devices that I feel like do have the momentum to carry the industry forward and attract new people to the scene, the handheld scene, and to the channel, because that's why I'm here. I'm here to make fun videos and enjoy myself on camera using these awesome devices. And if I jump back to the Steam Deck, you'll still see that there, and if I get another Steam Deck in the future, you'll see that as well. It's really more about what I want. I'm a tech influencer, not a tech reviewer. I'm not here to persuade anyone on why they should buy something. I'm here to share my experiences, and if your opinions align with anything that I'm saying and you can agree with me, then you use that to make your decision on your own. I'm not here to tell you that, this is why you shouldn't do this or that or whatever. At the end of the day, this is my channel, self-titled. I do buy things that I genuinely am curious about and enjoy, or I know that I'm going to enjoy, and that's really the point. It's going to sound messed up, but it's not really for other people. I share with other people, that part is for the people, for people to, really get some perspective, be able to see my point of view and make up their own decision. But I'm not here to bash anything or tell you this is what you should and shouldn't do. I'm not going to tell anyone how to live their life or what to buy, so you guys do what you want with your money. Just do your research. If you're looking into these handhelds, do your research. Do what benefits your situation. Again, I am a creator, so this for me makes sense. For the average gamer, it might not. We're going to go ahead and open this thing now. This is a pretty big box, actually. This is the 1 terabyte model, $749 or whatever it is. The 512 gigabyte model is $699. I did get mine from Best Buy. You could get it from Micro Center. We're going to go ahead and set this up for an unboxing POV real quick. Kind of funny that it just says leg on the front. Well, actually, the ION is right here, but leg on the front. This box is also kind of massive. Look, this is a 65% keyboard. Yeah, this box is huge. I think we have one tape right here at the bottom. Let me just slice that real quick. Let's go ahead and open this up. Ooh, shiny. That new tech smell. It smells so good in here. Maybe I start with this over here. Okay, we got a little goodie box. Let's open this up. How do I open you up? Oh, there we go. Okay, so in this one we get a charger, I'm guessing. Yep, there's the charger. And then let's get this ginormous thing. Like, I know this thing is massive, but the box just made it seem like it was going to be even more massive. Let's slide this sleeve out. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, this is cool. We get some component looking diagram. This reminds me of the Steam Deck case already, except with the minor exception of having the charging port on the side, which I've seen people say, be careful about charging it in the case because it could randomly turn on and overheat. So that's scary, right? Oh, I thought this was going to be like soft, pillowy, but it's soft, but it's not the soft I thought it was going to be. Okay, we get a, what is this? Cleaning cloth? Legion space? It's nothing. It's just a piece of paper. Mizak, come on now. Look, a little whale. Pull tab, perhaps? Yep. On the bottom, we get the hockey puck. Oh my god. This is massive, man. Alright, so some immediate things I notice. It's not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. Obviously, the controllers are lighter than the middle section, but comparing it to the Steam Deck, it's not that crazy. Like, it's heavier by a little, but nothing crazy. Also, I thought my hands were going to be too small for this thing, but it actually feels just right. Like, where my fingers land for the sticks and the buttons, it's pretty comfortable. And these grips, it makes a big difference being able to grab this. This is my problem with the Ally, since it's so flat on the back. The Ally is like not that comfortable over a long period of time, but this is pretty comfy. We have a little pull tab here for the trackpad. It's pretty smooth. I mean, the controllers are plasticky feeling. They don't feel like dirt cheap, but you can definitely tell they're not like the most premium thing ever, but they still feel nice. And they look pretty clean too. How do I take this off? So pull down, is it? Or am I crazy? Okay, yep, you pull down and then pull out. And there is a little button right here that you need to press, I think, to get this out. Nice. And then we have ourselves the Lenovo Legion Go tablet. And we have the kickstand right here. I like that it has like resistance. It's not flimsy. It's not gonna go anywhere. It feels pretty nice, and it goes pretty far back actually. All right, there it is. Here's the controllers. The controllers are super light individually. It's the system that adds all the weight to it, so that explains why it does feel a little loose on the actual system. There's a little bit of wiggle room there. Nothing crazy, but it's definitely there. We got volume, up and down, USB-C port, SD card slot. We got a USB-C on the bottom, and then we have a ton of buttons. It's so weird to me that these buttons are like this because of the FPS mode. These buttons are not the same. Like, these are up and down, and these are like next to each other. It's kind of weird, but it'll make sense at some point. Accidental button presses. So on this side, that button doesn't go all the way down, but on this side, we have buttons going all the way down the side. Very interesting. All right, so I think we have to plug this in first to get it to turn on the first time. It's plugged in, and yep, we got some lights. It's at 54%. Okay, is it on though? Do we hold this? Okay, there we go. Ooh. On the bottom here, we have a lock for the FPS mode, off and on. Okay. Okay, so I made it to the point where I have to log into Windows, but before I do that, I just want to see what this puck is actually like. So on the bottom of this puck, it's got like some mouse feet material here, so it could slide better. This is a tempered glass desk, so on here it slides pretty easily, and then on here it just slides right in. It's magnetic, comes on real easily. It wiggles a little bit. On here it won't wiggle as much. It comes off real easily, so cool. How does it feel on a mouse pad? It feels, oh, it actually feels really smooth. Okay. Something I haven't seen or looked into is how flying games would feel with something like this. I'm really curious about it, so I'm definitely going to be trying some sort of flying game to see if this is a cool way to fly an airplane, a spaceship, whatever the case may be. It feels really good on mousepad. So yeah, that's the FPS mode, and you can lock the FPS mode with the bottom. That's FPS mode on, and then the other way is off. Finally, after all those setup screens and Windows signing in, we're about to be in the desktop, and we're good. This might take a few minutes. Okay, more waiting. Alright, so after logging into Windows and letting everything update, I'm finally in the desktop. The screen looks absolutely beautiful. Holy moly. Oh my god. It looks so good. This left button here on the left controller pulls up Legion Space, which is basically our home, our hub. We can buy games here if you want to. I guess they get a percentage. I don't know how it works, but this is their home base. And then with the right side controller and this button up here, we can pull up, seems like it does two things. It pulls up this sort of quick menu, and then when I press it again, it pulls up like another quick settings menu. And on this one, you can actually switch between your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, your refresh rate 60 hertz, 144 hertz. We got our different resolutions: 1280 by 800, 1920 by 1200, and 2560 by 1600. Now I'm assuming people have tinkered and figured out other resolutions, other frame rate things. I haven't gone that deep into anything. I don't know what all I can do on here, but this is what's on here by default, so that's what I'm showing. Lighting effects, okay, we got different colors, could turn them off here. And our console key mapping, Xbox. Okay, interesting. That is our quick menu. 3-finger swipe. Ooh, it works like a charm. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. This so far feels really good. I don't know what it's going to feel like when I'm playing different games, but I do have to download the games. But it does feel good in hand. It feels not as heavy as I thought it was. It has a lot of functionalities. I'm excited to see certain games running at that higher refresh rate. You know, we got to test other things like the battery life and how it performs and plays certain games. The sticks feel really good, solid. The clicks feel good. Trackpad, obviously, it's nice to have you back. It's going to be nice navigating that way. And the buttons feel nice. Like, they feel, they're smaller than the Ally buttons, which I like. The Ally buttons were pretty big, but I just got used to them. For future comparisons and things like that, you're going to have to stick around because this is obviously a first impressions, first time with this in my hands, and I have so much more to cover. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys stick around, subscribe if you want to see more about this device or any of the other devices I've already covered. And if you're here because of these other devices that I've covered in the past, don't worry, I'm not abandoning them. I didn't sell them to get this. I will still be featuring them on the channel whenever the games come out, whenever I feel like playing them. So don't feel like I'm just neglecting every audience I've gained so far. This is just me expanding into a new space, and I'm excited to do it. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.